Okay, this week's word problems are all going to involve either perimeter or area. I notice that some of you are still a little confused about those two things, so if you check out my video in Google Classroom or on PowerSchool about area and perimeter, it should help you. Okay, so if you are going over this word problem with me, that means you have already solved it. You're going to have your work. You're going to show your work here. You have your answer labeled with a unit like feet, okay, because for this one it will be feet. And you'll have a complete answer statement. I've noticed some of you are leaving that out, and then you have to go back and resubmit it. So I only want you to have to do this once, so if you could please label it and write an answer statement, that'll save you some work. All right, so it says Mrs. Mab is putting up a fence around her rectangular shaped backyard. The length of the yard is 50 feet and the width of the yard is 25 feet. How many feet of fencing will Mrs. Mab need to put up? Remember to label your answer with a proper unit, feet, and write an answer statement. Okay, so in this word problem, I'm putting up a fence around my rectangular shaped yard. Okay, around means it's going to be perimeter. Perimeter measures around a shape. And because it said it's a rectangular shaped yard, I know it will be, a good idea to draw a picture. So the length is 50 feet, so I'm going to put L equals 50 feet, and the width is 25 feet. Okay, because this is a rectangle, I know the opposite side is going to have the same measurement. So this will have 50 feet, and this will have 25 feet. Now, if I need to find all the way around, I have two ways I can do it. I can either multiply 50 times 2 plus 25 times 2, or I can just add all the sides. So I'm going to just add all the sides. Now, some of you probably knew automatically what 50 times 2 is and what 25 times 2 is by thinking of coins, money. But just in case, I'm just going to remind you how to do this, okay? All right, so when I add two numbers, and these are both in tens, I look at the tens place and I have 5 plus 5 is 10, and there's no ones, so that means this is 100, okay? 10 tens is 100. Plus, I have two tens, 20, plus 20 is 40. Ones, 5 plus 5 is 10. So I'm adding these together. I have 100 plus 40 plus 10. 40 plus 10 is 50. So 100 plus 50. 100 plus 50 equals 150 feet. Don't forget the feet. Okay, we need to know the unit, and the unit is feet. It's 150 feet. It's not 150 miles. It's not 150 yards. It's not 150 meters. It's 150 feet. In my answer statement, I go back up to the question to see what my answer statement should be. How many feet of fencing will Mrs. Mab need to put up? She will need to put up 150 feet of fencing. That is a statement. It's a whole sentence, okay? That's what it means by an answer statement. Okay, so check yours over and make sure you have the same answer.